Casca, an old legionary, misses you and is sad you're gone. He's here because he wants to help you.
You've got a sensitive heart there, courier.
I helped an old man. Something else. There are other ones.
All right. Oh, well, my...
I guess not.
All
Questions?
I bet...
Who are you?
I've been thinking a lot about that question. My name's Joshua. I was born and raised in Ogden, Utah, a foster son to a tribe of faithful New Canaanites, destined for a life of goodness. And I died at Hoover Dam, burned alive and thrown into the Grand Canyon for failure by the greatest warlord on the continent. Tough act to follow, huh?
But here you are. How'd you become Caesar's right hand?
I met the man you call Caesar in this canyon many years ago. We started the Legion together, with the dream of saving humanity.
My mission companion and I covered an enormous area and began our work here in Zion. Okay, I didn't read the rest. How could you possibly justify what the Legion does? So you failed to live up to the standards of a civilization you designed. Tough.
Perhaps. Not all strength is physical. A part of me thinks I could still fight. More cleverly, less brutally. Take on Caesar. But another part of me wonders if it's still worth it. Or how to do it.
How'd you bring all these outcasts here?
I didn't. What kind of quiet getaway would that be for a man Caesar's hunting? I met the first one a few weeks before I reached Zion. A bandaged man running out of the desert, laying a jug of water down, kissing my feet. He's the last one I talked to. There are more now. I had to scare them off from my door.
And I had to kill them. How are you still alive?
Chalk it up to clean living. I don't drink, eat a simple diet of berries and trapped animals, go on a walk once a week when I can stand. But you likely mean, how did I survive my famous tumble into the Grand Canyon?
Yeah, more that. Definitely.
That I couldn't tell you. The fall, well, it's hard to remember most of it. But the rest I remember. Crawling, begging, and violence.
Oh. Tell me about what you remember about the fall.
No, no. I won't do that. Maybe another time.
Crawling?
My body had no strength left. I crawled out of the Grand Canyon, attracting predators. I had to fight off cast-out Legion dogs, crippled and blind. I crawled for a week along the canyon floor. Washed myself as best I could every night. When I found campsites, I washed with alcohol I scavenged. But even when I could walk, it was like crawling. Shambling like a feral ghoul. I barely could think. North, I thought. You forget who you are doing something like that. You're just thinking about putting this foot down, moving to the next ridge. Nobody's watching where you're going but that big burning eye, the one who burns you. And the scavengers, but you don't see them.
What do you mean, violence?
Well, of course they looked for me. NCR First Recon and Legion Assassins. Those came after a few weeks when they realized my body hadn't just been lost. And before that, well, some people didn't let me beg. They threatened me. I needed alcohol to wash my wounds, or I would die. I held up farmhouses like I used to scream and put down governors and warlords. I held children hostage and asked them for alcohol and one meal. Usually I let them go. I wanted to. But sometimes they were angry, and it was me or them. I chose me.
What motivated you to keep going?
I was angry. Sadness is a stone, weighs you down. They say anger is a fire, but it isn't.
It's a
Real
cough.
anger. You grow it like a plant. You keep it alive. You give it bitter water and harsh sun, and it will never forget and never forgive. I woke up in my charred skin and poured my soul into that anger. I walked in the sand without reason, but because I was too angry to lose.
Alright. Something
All right.
else? Bye. Okay.
Isn't it a beautiful day?
It's night, Zoe. What?
Yeah, I know it's... Wait. Well, you... But no...
Okay. Alright. Okay, we did a bunch of these. Yeah, this is a quest. Find a way into the Sun and Moon Sacred Vault. Thanks, Cal.
You're back. Oh, what? Alright.
That's all the evidence.
Are you sure? Once I've made my decision about the new Canaanites, I won't hear any more evidence from you. Alright then. Alright.
Reach a conclusion? Well, I'm still waiting to hear from certain parties, then we'll see. I'd hate to be inconclusive. Alright, I guess we'll do it. That's all the evidence. That's all I want to tell you about to make your
The
decision.
good seems to outweigh the bad here, Courier. At least in my eyes. A part of me hates them, but it's true. Despite their flaws, the new Canaanites are a good, honest, caring people. They were my friends once. Like any tribe, they can react intensely when their own are threatened, but if I do something good here, they might see. They might want me back. If it really comes to blows, I will fight to protect the people I once called mine.
Bloodstones. That's all the evidence.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Seems like you've given me all the information you could. I would think you'd try to manipulate me one way or the other. The Bloodstones are warlike, superstitious, and ignorant. Even with All Clouds as a possible future leader, they pose a great threat. You know a little of me, Courier. I'm a pragmatic man. If you think it wise to try and turn All Clouds, do it. But the rest, we'll fight them.
Legion.
I have no...
Oh.
You-
Reach conclusion.
I have. Looking at Zion through your eyes, I see things in a new way. My prayers weren't in vain. God sent you to me, and didn't it take him long enough? I feel that somehow, if I turn to him and back to my people, all of this will have been okay. I might find peace. The new Canaanites are my family. The tribes and the legion may rage, but they don't matter. God has a work to do through me. Death closes all. But something ere the end, some work of noble note may yet be done, not unbecoming men that strove with gods. If they will take me back, I might begin to undo the work that I've done. It's not too late, I think, to seek a newer world. We will have to fight off the Legion, and maybe the Bloodstones as well. But if you help me, God might come to this valley. He might save us all.
Get a vertibird.
Thank you, Courier. You have helped me see what was truly in my heart.
I'm glad.
So am I. How dull it is to pause, to make an end, to rust unburnished, not to shine in use, as if to breathe were life. Now, no matter who we've sided with, stopping Levius is our main concern. To do that, first, I'll need your help. I'm not in a shape to walk. If you can help me recover at least a little, I can fight. Second, we need to gain forces. We need to have someone to fight Levius with.
How can we help you get better?
Beats me. I'm not a doctor. I just got burned alive once, so I feel like something might be wrong. This is what I'm thinking. We're not likely to find a clinic here, but there's some expertise in Zion. I'd prefer not to deal with them, but the Legion's surely got a doctor. You'd have to convince him. But what I'd prefer is if you could find any of Amy Wilkes' old supplies. She was on the mission with us in the old days. Amy was like our second mother. She took care of us. She was teaching herself a whole lot of medicine, though she was really a chemist. She died before I left. But maybe something's left.
Oh, I did. How do you propose we raise an army?
Easy. Anybody can gather a military force. It just takes perseverance. I'm surprised more people don't do it. You'll have to do it for me. I don't know how much you like that kind of politics, but you did well enough with me. What's a few tribes, right? I think it's fair to say that you won't be able to convince Levius to leave, so I'd say leave him alone. Unless you're working for him, that is. I'll point out that if you are working for Levius, you are the worst assassin I've ever met. But I digress. Try the Bloodstones. Salt upon wounds is difficult at best, but you could try. If not, try others. Tribes divide. The Sun and Moons are most likely to be killed, so ask them. They made a vow, though. No more killing. Maybe you could convince them. Other than them, there are a few to find. The Locked Horns may be useless, though well armed. Idiots, in my experience. Apart from that, I don't know. The canyon can support more people than that, but there are others somewhere. So, enough to do? Remember, the more we have, the better chance we have of winning. And that's what we want, right?
Symptoms.
I can't feel parts of me anymore. My face, my forearms. Most of it was covered in the pitch. But I was wearing armor, and so the rest,
I had to rip some of it off. When I came to, some of it was already removed, maybe while I thrashed in the water.
Either way, when I pulled it off, I felt it all. The nerves aren't dead there, but they got infected. A lot of it did.
You stole the alcohol I could find. Every drop of whiskey I took from the towns I passed, but it wasn't enough, and I couldn't reach everywhere.
So there are infections. I was told I needed to compress the other burns, so these bandages are real tight. At least on the days I can do it. Besides that, I'm always thirsty, and I think I probably have a concussion and some brain damage from, all of it. So honestly, I think if you can find me some aspirin, I'll be fine. Not that I know what aspirin is.
Alright. Awesome. Talk to Amy or the Legion. Yes, alright, let's go talk to Amy then. Amy, it's time to wake up. I found Joshua. Boop, 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 boop. Amy, it's time to wake up. 8:54. Shouldn't be asleep yet. Although you are an older lady, so possibly. Let me just close this door. Sorry about that. Hey, Amy Wilkes. Look at Amy Wilkes. Oh, Amy Zoe.
Well, look at you.
Joshua needs medical help. He suggested you might be able to provide it. Actually, he said, take your supplies, so,
Well, damn. You found him? How is he? What did he say to you? What does he look like?
He says hi.
Wait a minute, don't tell me. I have to see it myself.
Okay.
He must... I can't believe he wanted to talk to you. That he didn't kill you. But look at me talking. You said he needs help? Describe the damage to me. What are his injuries?
The major problems seem like head trauma, third-degree burns, and chemical burns. The man can count his lucky stars, as usual, it sounds like.
Look, from what you've described to me, Joshua will live another year or less. He should be dead already. But we've got a few things going for us. First, I can treat chemical burns. I need a few things, which I'll write down for you. These are plants and local things. Most you can find wandering about, but if you want, there's a little glade those ranger bots protect.
Oh, I killed them all, so
If
yay.
you don't mind getting shot at for being a litterer by homicidal machines, that spot should have everything you need. Next up, for the head trauma and some of the rest, this is tricky. The Sun and Moons have a vault, a place they've got locked up. From what I heard, they said a healing spirit lives there. You know what that means? Probably an autodoc. If you can get what's down there, let's just say it could improve his chances significantly. And last, well, you're gonna laugh at me. I don't believe in God anymore, I promise. I left behind the New Canaanites a long time ago. But Mordecai, the leader of the New Canaanites, he's a bishop. In their culture, he can lay hands and heal by God's power. Mordecai's got reason to hate Joshua, but if you can convince him, it could do something amazing for our burned friend. So think about it. Whether or not you believe in that hocus pocus, sometimes the fake can have the effect of the real thing.
Herbs.
There's a grove by the ranger station not far from my cave, which should have most of what you need. I'll need 5 Brock flowers, 5 samples of cave fungus, 10 Xander roots, and bring a couple of Datura roots as well.
Jeez.
Got that? Do that first, if you can.
Vault.
Yes, one of the earliest of the vaults they built. Very deep, rather involved, but most importantly, they were studying regenerative biology. Even if that research failed, there's sure to be medical equipment we could use for Joshua. You'll have to convince Bright Seer or Walks with Spirits to let you in. They're careful about their secrets, and for good reason. They lost a lot of their people when the Blackfoot tribes became legion. They're still not totally trusting of the New Canaanites.
Probably shouldn't have blown up that thing. They had a bunch of battles. I threw a grenade. Probably not gonna help me. Mordecai.
Yes, the New Canaanites believe a person given authority from God can speak on his behalf over the sick and impart God's blessings. I'm not sure if Mordecai would do it, but if Joshua would want it. But if you could convince him, it would bring Joshua some peace. I don't believe in God anymore, but I'm a firm believer in endorphins and chemical states.
I'll be back.
Go get him, Tiger.
I'll be back. Alright, so what do we got? Is this the first one? Yeah, probably. Alright. Ooh, it's dark. Yeah.
Commencing lock.
Bring it on, baby ball arms. Or cousin ball arms. Oh.
This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol.
Gotta grab some of these roots.
Firing weapons.
Here I come. Damn it. Oh my god. Man, there's a lot of cave fungus here. Alright, I did find 2 Datura roots. 5 cave, 5 Brock, 10 Xander. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had like 7, 8 over here. 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. Oh, that was a whole bunch. Probably gonna get over encumbered. So we're good for Datura. 10. I think we have 1, 2. 5 Brock, 5 cave, 10 Xander. 5 Brock. 5 Brock. 5, 10. 5 cave, I mean. So we got 5 Brock, 5 cave. 10 Xander, 2 Datura. 11 Xander. Where's Datura? Sacred Datura. We got 4 Sacred Datura. Is there different ones? Two Datura roots. We got dark and we got a crazy one. Do these weigh anything? It'd be funny if there was, if the mod author did put a thing of aspirin. That would be great. Put these stupid mines. Brock flower. I guess we could just go back and see what she says. So we got all the caves. Cave fungus we're definitely good for. Alright. Oh, bobby pin. Well, let's see what she says. I mean, we got it. Don't you worry, game. You're telling me to go here, but... Mission accomplished already. I did it! I'm the fastest man on Earth! I think I did, I mean...
How's it going, kiddo? I want to get started as soon as possible. Do you have the things we need?
Do I have to do everything? I have the herbs. Oh, I did talk to Mordecai, I guess.
I appreciate you playing fetch. Real courteous of you to an old woman. Oh, these are perfect. You sure you don't know anything about gardening?
Not a damn thing.
Well, anyway, look, you say Joshua's at Angel's Landing? I'm going to make my way there. If you find anything in the vault or talk to Mordecai, meet me there. Hopefully I can think of something clever to say to Joshua.
Hi. Amy has gone to Angel's Landing with medical supplies to take care of Joshua. Awesome. What is this thing? Dead people, right? Does she have a bed here I can sleep in? That's weird. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna sleep and we'll be back. Alright, we're back here. Let's see what we can do. Time to make... I feel really bad now. I destroyed the thing. There you are. Hey!
Hello, courier.
Mm-hmm. Help.
Mine?
Yes. Burman needs your help to fight the Legion. I need to get into your tribe's vault.
Here. Take the key.
Oh, okay.
Are you surprised I give it so freely?
I guess
I know you must go there, and so I will not fight you. But beware, the old god lives in the deep there.
Okay, that's fine.
The shamans used to sleep in the upper chambers, where the old god visited them. Be careful.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Start taking stuff. Hello.
This place, it's really bent up. The vault my grandparents came out of was not even close to this.
Storage club. All right. Damn. All right. You know, let's just start exploring. Because I always do the backtracking thing. Hello? Hello? Anybody?